Hey Libra, welcome to this space. Welcome to the Sagittarius new moon in the month of December. The Sagittarius new moon took place December 19th. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. It took place December 19th. And it's going to be with us for the next 15 to 30 days until the next, well, 30 days until the next new moon next year in 2026. Please check your sun, moon, and rising placements, you guys. Specifically your moon and or rising placements for deeper resonance. Take what resonates, leave what does not, Libra. I am reading for both sidereal and Western astrological charts, so please bear that in mind. We are still in a year number 9. We are still in the year of the snake. The snake is our sovereign still for the next few days, maybe even for the next month, okay? And then after that, we are entering the year of the fire horse, who will be our new sovereign on a spiritual and emotional level in the year 2026. But we're still in the year of the snake. We're still shedding old skin, old ways, old habits, okay? Old thought patterns. So let's go ahead and see what my ancestors have to say to you, Libra, sun, moon, and rising signs for this Sagittarius new moon, and what is forecasted for those of you born under the constellation of Libra. Okay, ancestors of light, messengers of light, we thank you. What messages do you have? What messages do you see that Libra needs to know for this Sagittarius new moon moving forward into January 2026? Let's see. There we go. Well, this is beautiful. This card's kind of hard to see a little bit, but hopefully you guys can see it okay. You got the Orca, card number 81. That could be a significant number for you, past, present, and future. Past, present, or future. Or it could be the card number 9. 8 and 1 is 9. So this is definitely a message to you about shedding, about endings from within and outside of you. And this says glimpsing an untamed teaching. Okay? There is something that you didn't even know that you needed to know. Right? There's so much knowledge out there on so many levels, you guys, that the deeper you dig, you start to realize, I didn't even know that this was even knowable. And I have a feeling that it has something to do about yourself, more than likely. Okay? Don't be afraid to go deep into yourself. There is more to learn than you think. So the moment that you think or believe, Libra, that you've already known and learned what you need to know about a circumstance or a situation, you're wrong. Okay? Now, we also have at the bottom of the deck the Yurt, card number 22. Or you can also see this as number 4. Okay? So it says valuing a homestead's independence. So for some of you guys may have your own thoughts and opinions or about your home and where you're going to live. You know, you may already have your own way of, you know, believing like, oh, I'm not going to be able to live there. You know, I don't really see myself being able to be here or to have this type of home. I don't really see myself being able to, you know, stand on my own in this way or that way, or to be able to make this much money. Well, if you really believe that, then it's true. Follow your dreams, you guys. Your dreams, like I'll give you an example. I had a dream. I have a lot of dreams that are you know, very, very helpful to me. But I had a dream because I'm going through a really, I wouldn't say tough time, but I'm going through a time that is really showing me myself and who I really am, what I'm really made of, right? And some of you guys may be going through this as well. I'm not a Libra, but you know, I'm just giving you guys this example. I've been going through my life for years thinking silently to myself, like, man, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to have this or have that because I'm this old, or I'm, you know, I'm already, you know, whatever years old, right? And I've been walking around my life silently thinking that to myself. And you know what? I had to be shown that through my dreams that that's not true. And I had a dream that was showing me, no, you can go to these places. These are places that are waiting for you to show up, right? You may have a dream that you travel to another country that you've been wanting to go to for years, a country that you've been dreaming to go to. You may have dreams moving forward that show you that you're living in this a beautiful house, your dream home, right? That you're meeting people who are, you know, wealthy, or who you've looked up to all your life. Like who, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to dig deeper to understand that you don't know everything there is to know about yourself or about a situation. Okay? Your spirit, your soul is more vast than you think. The magic that you possess, Libra, as a soul is very deep and very vast, and you may have to dig really, really deep inside of yourself, and that's going to take a lot of spiritual work for you to really finally find that magic that is locked away or tucked away somewhere inside of you, right? Let's go ahead and keep going. We're going to pull from one more oracle deck, and then we're going to pull some tarot towards the end of your reading. For Libra, sun, moon, and rising signs, ancestors, for this Sagittarius new moon. Okay, they're kind of taking their time. Oh, something fell out. Got a lot of cards here. I'm going to take these two. And it says, you are responsible for the attitude you bring to each situation. Like I was saying, if you come in with the attitude or the perspective of I'm never gonna, well, then you're never gonna, right? That's the law of attraction there, right? Make friends with the wise one within. The orca is the wise one within, or represents that in this reading. Tapping into this type of magic is going to take a lot of me time. It's going to take a lot of time with yourself. I'm not saying that you shouldn't spend time with people, but you need to be so in love with yourself, Libra, that there is no guilt at all when you need to turn your phone off, or you need to go away for a while and just focus on your spiritual journey. Right? Let's go ahead and pull some tarot, you guys. Let's see a little bit more into what's going on with you guys. Let's see. We're going to see if there's any, you know, if there are people involved, who these people are, you know. We're going to see for Libra. For Libra, sun, moon, and rising signs, ancestors. Like I said, spend more time with yourself. The Empress. This is Taurus energy, but I also see this also as Libra because it's Venus. This is the Empress is ruled by Venus in the tarot. And so are you. 10 of Wands. Okay. Whatever you're dealing with at this time, Libra, it feels heavy. It feels heavy. It feels like you just have all of these heavy items just weighing you down, right? It's a lot that you might be dealing with right now. And this is exactly why you need to look within to understand how to either carry this burden to the finish line or how to get rid of it. Depends, okay, on your circumstance. Bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Pentacles. So once again, like, you may think that you don't have what it takes. You may think that you don't have the luck and the, you know, the magic to be the 9 of Pentacles, because this is someone who has the money. This is someone who has the house. This is someone who stands on their own and they make it happen financially. This is someone who heals themselves physically in their bodies. Or this is someone who takes the initiative to make sure that their bodies are actually in working order. This is someone who's confident when it comes to romantic partnerships. This is someone who's confident when it comes to business partnerships. This is someone who's confident when it comes to friendship. This is not the type of person who is going to bend over backwards for people who are not going to bend over backwards for them. This is someone who knows their value. They know what they bring to the table. And they expect others to bring just as much, nothing less, right? And it took a long time for this person to get here. And these crows represent wisdom, transformation, the spirit realm, okay? Bottom of the deck, you have the 3 of Pentacles. This is all about hard work, creativity, teamwork, your career. This is an investment, okay? You've invested a lot of time and energy and maybe even money into this situation or into this relationship or whatever, into this business partnership for some of you. We're going to clarify these cards in a moment to understand what's really going on, Libra. Let's clarify the Empress. Oof, that wanted to come out. Let's see. That's just one card. Let's see. 3 of Cups for the Empress. Yes. Healing. Healing the body, healing the mind, healing the soul. Healing the heart even. Okay. Some of you guys may lean on a certain trinity. You know, maybe there's a certain goddess that has a trinity. Maybe there's a certain, there's 3 spirits that you talk to or that's looking after you, 3 ancestors, okay? This can be your mother. Maybe you have 3 women in your life that you guys can rely on, or maybe you have, and I say women, not because of this card, but because of the Empress. But there could be 3 men as well, okay, who just really, really have a lot of love in their heart. And, you know, they're here to protect you, whether they're from the spirit realm or they're in your life now. This could be your brothers, could be your sisters, could be some cousins, could be an aunt, your mom and your grandma, who knows? Like it could be, you know, but you have energies surrounding you to love you and to protect you and to remind you that you are loved and protected. Okay. But this is also, I see this as very psychic energy too with the 3 of Cups. Like this is energy of like I'm getting this weird energy that someone has passed down some type of spiritual practice to you for some of you, or some type of spiritual gift. I see that for some of you, but this is a really, really beautiful healing with some people here. Some people who are here to say, hey, Libra, it's going to be okay. You're going to get through this. We're going to help you as best we can, right? Or this is someone in particular who is here to help you heal. Someone that you can rely on, or someone you can go to for advice. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. So yes, you're going to be fine. This is a beautiful time for you. It's a beautiful time. Some of you guys may have Leo in your chart. Let's go ahead and clarify the 10 of Wands for you. Why is the 10 of Wands here for Libra? Okay. 2 of Pentacles, juggling multiple things at a time. There's changes going on around you, and it's kind of stressing you out, these changes. And these changes could have something to do with money, or money is involved in some way. But it seems like these changes are stressing you out a little bit. It may have started out where there was more than 2 things that you were juggling, more than 2 things that you were trying to fix all at once. But, you know, now is the time to kind of, you know, just make sure you're taking time out to rest, and maybe try to take the time out to focus on just a couple things. You may feel that these changes are just like one thing after another, like it's never ending, right? But seeing this infinity symbol and these coins, to me, this shows that the power that you have to overcome is also infinite. Okay? This is not strength that you run out of. Why? Because you have people and spirits, guardians, who are here to make sure that you are never alone in this, okay? Yes, it feels dark, it feels heavy, and you may be obsessing over it right now. Or you were obsessing over it, but I feel like for now, you just need to stop obsessing, and you need to just roll with the changes, okay? Realize your power. Don't obsess over things not working out, okay? One more card for you guys, Libra. Let's see. One more card for you guys. There we go. Yeah, I love seeing it. We have the Judgment. It's time to reflect, right? It's time to look at the other side and your side. It's time to kind of not be too biased in a certain situation. This can also be a court case for some of you, and maybe this is the time to look at the other side and realize, you know what, whatever they're dealing with, like, that's their path. I'm just going to do what I need to do. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. Instead of going into this, whatever this is, this can be an argument with somebody, this can be a court case, this can be a relationship you have, like a personal relationship. But all I'm seeing here is that, you know, there's a lot of judgment being passed without context or without truth. And I think the best thing about the Judgment card for me is that the only thing that stands true is the truth. What is the truth about both sides, right? Are there any lies being covered up? When you stand tall on your own, stand in truth, Libra, always, okay? Stand in truth. You may have people judging you because you're shining so bright. You don't need to judge them back. You know, you don't need to judge. Be careful how you judge, but don't be so focused on what somebody else is doing to you. Just move on. Just move on. If somebody's trying to do something to you, like, guess what? You have a lot of protection. Okay? You just continue to move on with your life. Whatever punches people try to throw, learn how to dodge them, right? Let them trip themselves up. right? Let them cause the damage that they're causing. You don't need to be a part of that damage. Focus on your inner knowing. Focus on your truth. Focus on the truth. Focus on yourself and your loved ones and the people who actually care about you, okay? Those are your messages, Libra. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.